I'm here at Somerset House, the home of arts and culture, with Abigail Morris from the last dinner party. Sorry, Pierre.
We're here.
Abby, if I could call you Abby,
Yes,
could you
ma'am.
tell me about yourself as we take to the ice?
I am not a professional ice skater. However, I do enjoy to move upon the stage on which I also sing with my friends.
And how do you find that, the singing and dancing at the same time? You're much like Beyonce in that.
I am. Oft I've been compared to Beyonce. It's kind of like rubbing your head, tapping your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. I had to practice a lot in the mirror.
Do it while skating?
Of moving and singing,
Yeah.
moving and talking, moving and chewing gum as well was another big one for me.
And
but I've
moving
done it.
and drinking on stage, moving and
Oh,
creating a
that
cocktail
one came
on
naturally.
stage.
That was more, that kind of, so I kind of wanted a career built around drinking on stage.
Really good.
So I thought I'd take up singing.
So I read a little article to prove to myself I could read, and it said in it,
Don't believe anything
no,
in those.
I'm going to quote you now, Abigail. You said, people want an end of the world orgy, and that's where we come in. It was very punky, it was very rock and roll, I loved it. But my question to you is, if you had an end of the world orgy, who are you orgifying? I was going to say, if you don't say me, I'm going to be very hurt.
you first. Like Marina Abramovich would bring
yeah.
something. Would
This
bring
is the
something
thing.
fun.
She brings a kind of screaming and guttural noises vibe to the sex orgy that I'm not sure I want.
I feel safe to like let go. And then maybe Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
100% smash. Who else should we invite? Who do you want?
Maybe someone who's a mover.
A mover, like
Do you know what I mean?
a
Just keep the rhythm going. Like Prince.
Prince.
I think
Okay,
Prince
we can
would
like
be-
keep time.
Ah!
Okay, can you?
Okay, right, Abby, let's
take
go.
my
What's the last sin you committed?
Oh fuck.
No, these are two
lesbianism.
Oh, how do you think the world will end?
Dinosaurs come back.
Oh,
Take it
See,
over.
I always put a bet on if an AI truly makes me laugh. Like if ChatGPT makes a funny joke.
fuck.
Why are these going so bad?
Wait, lift up your feet and go
Okay.
like one at a time, like you're
One.
walking.
But like that one's just not gripping.
Oh, maybe they're faulty.
Do you remember your first orgasm?
Yes, it was. This is really embarrassing. It was listening to Rod Stewart with my mum's iPod. Like,
Oh my God.
I was like,
Where were you?
Just at home in bed, and I was like, I wonder what this will do.
You did it hands-free to Rod Stewart, the music
No, it was
just
an
flowed?
electric toothbrush, babe.
Oh, of course.
Obviously.
Mine was oddly ballet shoes, but I'll explain that
Ballet
another time.
shoes, as in the book?
No.
As in.
What's your most... Oh my God! What's your most feral habit? Like, I eat blocks of cheese out the fridge, but I don't cut it. I just bite
Just
right
like
into
nibble
it.
like a little rat.
Yeah.
My feral habit. I like maybe that's my most
Do you like
feral
gizzards?
habit is I love like intestines and offal and like horrible cuts of meat, and I like to eat them.
What's your favourite film?
Oh fuck! You know what?
Spin. Oh my God.
What's that?
That's why it was hurting.
Oh, shit,
It had
are you-
the guard on it.
Oh!
That's why I couldn't skate, and now I'm about
you
to be
can.
amazing.
Now you're free.
Spin.
My favourite film. You know what? I have a new favourite film I watched recently.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend made me watch Lars von Trier, and I hated him.
Yeah.
And then I watched this film, and I was
This
like,
is a
oh
new
my
technique.
god! And it's called The House That Jack Built.
Who's Jack? Spin.
Who's Jack? Jack is a serial killer! And he builds a house out of dead people, but it's really funny and brilliant. No, it's brilliant. It's good. I promise.
Like, as in you condone building a house out of dead
No, I
people?
absolutely do not. But and for the sake of art, perhaps.
Okay, who would you invite to your last dinner party, and what would you serve? Did you see what I did there?
I did. That was clever. I like that. It's like I'm in a band. I can say Stephen Fry now.
Okay. And what would you serve? This is your last, it's
Oh,
essentially your
what do I
last
serve?
meal kind of question.
Oh, fucking steak tartare, man.
Same, although
Really? That's my favourite.
I got, oh my God, every time. I've got to ask a question, because I
Yes.
think a lot of people at the moment are into like old English food, a bit of pigeon,
Yeah.
a bit of offal, a bit of cockles. But I got served cockles at a restaurant the other day, and I thought, no one likes this. Yeah. No one likes this. No one likes eel. Pigeon, pigeon pasta.
Pigeon.
Absolutely delicious. Although I feel bad, I'm quite fond of pigeon.
Yeah, they're very sweet. You know the story about how they were domesticated, and then now they're just abandoned, looking for a home.
Well, I think it's a big, I guess, nod to the evil nature of humanity. Imagine taking a little bird in as a group of people, making them fly our letters for them, do our dirty work, and then
call them sky rats.
and or worse, CIA operatives. I'm catching up speed now. Wait,
Yeah.
oh my god!
Oh no!
Every time.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, no, you're so right. Tell me one thing that you're very good at,
What I'm very good at.
apart from like music and all
Yeah.
that shit. What like core thing? Have you got a secret skill?
Secret skill.
We must place ourselves centrally.
Bye. Spinning.
And we spin.
My secret skill. Maybe making a really good bolognese.
Oh, what's one thing you wish you were better at? I'm sure you're perfect at everything, but one thing.
Oh, gotta be ice skating.
I have a solution. I have a solution. That was smooth.
Who could it
It's
be?
Warren!
Would you like me to teach you a trick or two?
Yes,
please.
Please introduce yourself, mystery skating man.
My name's Sapien.
Ooh,
I play in a
nice to
band
meet you.
called Meat Raffle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Have you heard of us?
Yeah, of course.
There we
right.
go. We love meat raffle.
That's a great hat. I feel like
thank
we.
yeah,
you,
really
yeah.
good.
It's fucking awesome.
I've never seen a neon one. What's this trick going to be?
It's called the Chasse Croisé.
Charles
it's
Closet.
beautiful. French?
Yeah, it's French, yeah.
Sure, if you like.
Like this.
Sure.
And you get your right leg and cross it over like this.
Oh,
God.
no.
If you're wobbling, how the hell? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we're over.
Yeah, you're over. Right.
I think if
Now,
I go
you
that
go
way,
back
I'm
to
fine. No, you're
that
fine, you're fine.
position
Yeah.
and bring this back.
Hold on.
Okay, wait.
Wait a
Do
minute.
that one again.
Look, can I just show you how it looks?
Sure. He's like, shut up for 2 seconds. Okay. Oh.
I could never do that in a million years.
Well, let's take words like
So-
can't and
Well, we could do it
won't.
in
And
steps.
will and have to.
So it's crossover,
Cross.
second cross,
So, ba, ba, ba.
left over,
Close.
right, left.
I think you did it.
Yeah, I think I
probably
did it.
did it.
Right, left over, left behind.
You've got to rate our ice skating. We're going
Okay.
this way. Well, that was fun, but I think we'll leave it to the professionals. We're here. Welcome to the Sir John Soane's Museum.
Thank you, I'm so happy.
I'm happy you're here too. I've been thinking a lot about decisions that get you to different places. I decided we were going to appear here, so we've appeared here. What made you decide to meet your bandmate outside the Five Bells that evening and start a band?
How far back do we want to go?
I think you can go back as far as birth or before. You can
Before,
if
to
you've
the
got that-
creation of the Five Bells.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll start from when I first started doing music, which was when I think I was like 13.
Okay.
And one of my best friends, Georgia, shout out Georgia, not Georgia of the band, different Georgia, Georgia with an I.
Popular name that. Yeah.
It was the year for it. She asked me if I could learn how to play Stay by Rihanna on piano. You know that I want you to
Okay.
stay. So that we could like sing together for the school talent
Yeah.
show. And I started learning it and I was like, it was like that Ratatouille moment when he eats the strawberry and the cheese. That was me with Rihanna. And then I learned that, and then I wanted to like go to music school or do something, and my dad insisted that I go to normal uni and get a real degree, you know, which I am very grateful for.
What was your real degree?
English literature.
Mine too. And it's led
Look at us now.
to here. Oh, good.
So I went to do English lit and film.
Yeah?
And then when I was at not careers fair, but the thing, like a club fair, like where you can join, I don't know, wrestling or rowing, archery. And then I had a friend called Hannah, shout out Hannah,
Yeah.
who introduced me to Georgia in my band, Georgia bass player.
Okay.
And we met at that fair and then became friends. And then we went to a lot of gigs. And one of those gigs was at the now defunct Five Bells in New Cross. And then that's when we were like, let's start a band.
So what you're saying to me is that this is Jay-Z's responsibility. Hold with me. Jay-Z found Rihanna, helped her do Ponder Replay and such other songs. That then led to Stay. Stay then led to you at 13 playing the piano, and now The Last Dinner Party.
Oh my God,
so thank you, Jay-Z.
Thank you, Jay-Z,
and
for
thank you,
founding
Beyonce.
The Last Dinner Party. That's so good.
Okay. What importance does theatricality have in your music? You're super theatrical when you're performing. Some of your music videos, like you're playing Caesar. Tell me about that.
I mean, I think it came from us really genuinely having fun
Yeah.
and wanting to have fun and not wanting to look austere or separate or untouchable. I think we liked that kind of present viscerality of like going to the theatre and being in the same room as an artist and having that connection and not being too removed or too cool.
Yeah.
And I think it was more fun as well. I think we can't help it. It's just kind of it comes out, the flamboyant.
Nonchalance has had its day.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the
boring.
most embarrassing things to be is deeply nonchalant. So I'm glad you guys aren't.
I pray for the death of cynicism and irony.
Exactly. Let's kill irony. Let's kill cringe.
Yeah.
Kill nonchalance.
All gone.
So let's talk about. We are currently in a morning room, right? So this is where Eliza Soane would have got dressed. Bit of history for you there. In terms of getting dressed, who's responsible for the band's look?
Oh, this is a great segue.
Just about.
Love that. So, I mean, we've been styling ourselves kind of from the beginning. And again, it came from like a lot of being on Pinterest, being on Tumblr, being kind of an ultra production of people raised with the internet and kind of absorbing things without, what's the word? Indiscriminately.
Oh, good.
Indiscriminately absorbing everything.
Yeah.
And that kind of transforming into the TLDP look. And then since we've been working, we've been really lucky to work with some amazing stylists, like mainly Rubina Macchiori, who's been our stylist. She started on the Nothing Matters music video and has done basically all of our looks. And then recently on this European tour, I worked with Bo Tiger Ray, who did all of my looks. And then we've worked with like so many new designers, which is really exciting. Some who are our friends, some have become our friends. This is Genevieve Devine.
You're so good at shout-outs.
I mean, I love them, but it's important. Like, we love them.
Yeah.
Sophie Spratley, Rabbit Baby, Amelia, Rubina Macchiori, Bo Tiger Ray, shout out Georgia. Genevieve, Olivia, shout out Hannah. Pike, Amelia's World, Tuli Turanen. And then we've been really lucky and got to wear a lot of kind of archival stuff like Vivienne Westwood and costume. I think we're really eager to not get stuck in, you have to just wear a corset and a thing.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask you. What are the, as it stands, it might evolve, what are the basics of someone trying to emulate the TDL, what do you call it? TDLP look.
The kids call it TLDP.
Exactly. What are the 3 ingredients, let's say?
God, I don't know. Like literally or like...
You can say literally.
A sense of fun. I mean, I guess kind of drawing on historical silhouettes is a big thing. You know, kind of if it's a Tudor sleeve or a corset or like maybe even like a Edwardian jodhpur.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, like drawing from historical things because that's always fun.
Give it a bit of waist and have some fun with it.
Yeah,
so some
have a big sleeve.
Whimsy and waist. That's what we're giving. If a designer could give you a show costume, design you a show costume, they can be dead or alive, who would you like to do it?
Ooh, I think Olivia Thayskens.
The Thayskens? Thayskens.
Yeah, him.
Such
Please,
a good answer.
Get in touch.
Have you seen the, there's one piece, I'm gonna put up a photo, I think it's from a 90s show, long black dress, and then the back has the, no. I mean, like, no. The back has what looks like giant sewing needles, like through it, like a spine.
Is that from 98?
Maybe. Right, so I've been thinking a lot. Well, me and my friend were discussing the idea of fertile void the other day. So fertile void.
It's a great band name, first of all.
It is good. It is good. It's kind of the concept that in stillness comes creativity, i.e., your mind only actually works on truly good artistic concepts when you have nothing, almost like sensory deprivation. Not quite, but more like not worrying about what you have to eat, not worrying about what's happening tomorrow. 2 questions for you. Number 1.
how, if you were to enter a state of fertile void, how would you get there? And number two, do you actually think you're most creative when you're calmest, stillest, or do you work better under pressure?
I do work better kind of, well, not under pressure, but not in complete stillness. I think if it's too complete stillness, then I kind of get stressed.
Okay.
I think I need a little bit of kind of something going on, working, you know, maybe with someone.
Yeah.
Or kind of like, or I'm meant to be doing something else, so I'm gonna do this instead. I think if someone told me, go sit down, you have to write a song, I'd kind of be like a pigeon.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd go a pigeon, I don't like very stressed. I'd get freaked out.
The notoriously stressed animal, the pigeon. I guess they are.
A little bit.
They don't like if you run towards them.
Fertile void, ooh. I think being in nature would be really important, like not necessarily a cabin in the woods, but maybe kind of a house that if I look out the window I can see trees. Maybe this room is where I do it.
This room feels fertile, voidy.
Yeah, this is
feels very fertile,
void
very void. You're very good at something when it's not what you're meant to be doing.
Yeah.
I would like start thinking about other things and ideas and all these sort of things. So that's a really nice trick to play with yourself. Oh no, I have to by the end of the day do all my taxes.
Yeah.
You'll write the best album of the fucking
that's
century.
How it came. Well, that's why I did English literature, because instead of doing an essay on, I don't know, early modern science fiction, I was like, da 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 da.
Doing a little show tune. What is inspiring you at the moment?
I just started reading this book called The Vor. Have you heard of it?
No.
Because I've been really kind of in a literature drought, I think. I was like just reading kind of Anthony Bourdain's...
So fine.
Yeah, I know, yeah, which is like...
What's the opposite of a drought? A tsunami. You're in a literature
I was in as well,
tsunami.
yes, but it wasn't very inspiring for music. I was just like,
fine.
I need to make a kale stew with Portuguese sausage.
Which could help. That could be your distraction to get the song.
Oh, it's all coming together.
God.
But yeah, I wasn't writing any music. I was just like, maybe I should become a food critic and chef and write scathing, kind of beautiful
There's time, yeah, Abby?
Could I?
Yeah.
But now it's The Vor, which is a really wonderful kind of modern, what's the fucking genre? Fantasy.
Okay.
Book, and I'm really getting into that.
Read The Vor, guys. In the song My Lady of Mercy, you say, and I quote, "Oh, rest your feet on me." Would they have to rest them on you with bare feet or with socks on?
I mean, if we're already there, it's going to be bare feet. I
Really?
think. Yeah, or like a nice tight.
A nice tie, okay, okay. I feel like we're stepping into kink territory
I know,
there. You're like a nice satin tie.
I just like the feel on my skin.
Could you describe beauty to me?
I'm looking at it.
Wow.
Christ, could you?
Yes.
Oh, what, really? I mean, I get beauty.
An autumn leaf.
Oh, isn't, yeah.
You can use...
In glycerin.
Yes, an autumn leaf preserved in glycerin, which I'm going to tell you how to do.
Oh, is there going to be like a how-to section?
There's
like
going to be a how-to
DIY, like Blue
section.
Peter?
Yeah.
I think beauty is like kind of, it demands attention in a way that makes you feel kind of gentle and still. It's not a stressful thing. I think it's kind of something that you can't help but look at and absorb and be touched by, but it makes you feel kind of...
Something can't be truly beautiful, 100% beautiful and still be beautiful. Have you ever read a book called Ugly, The Aesthetics of Everything?
No.
You should. It's basically about how for something to be truly beautiful, it also has to contain ugliness.
Oh, I so agree with that.
Like a pigeon.
Yeah, like...
They're kind of fucking ugly, but they're so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
If you could have a conversation with one piece of art, which one would you pick and why? And while you think about it, I felt sorry. You know when people on the internet are like, I feel sorry for it, and it's the big arm that pulls the black liquid.
Oh.
And I'm like, guys, it's like a metal.
Oh my God, I love that.
It's not real.
Oh, I know, I have it. I can't remember the name of the artist.
Don't have to, just describe the piece of art to me.
So it's called Last Breath, and it's the last breath of this electronic artist called Pauline Oliveros.
Yeah.
So it's her last breath. I don't know how he got it, and it's in a paper bag, and it's attached on a long tube to these bellows, and they mechanically go in and out, so her breath is kind of cycled round and round forever.
Oh my God.
And when you see the exhibition, when I watch the video of it, you just hear kind of the wheezing of the tube and then the crinkle of the paper bag, and it's one of the most incredible things that I think has ever been made, and I would love to have a conversation with that, even if we were just kind of sitting in silence together. I think that would still be, I don't know, I just think it's really wonderful, that kind of real humanity, like inner peace, and that kind of, because I think, you know, all art is immortality, all art is kind of preservation of someone or a time or a place, and I really love that. It's actually someone's breath. I think it's so incredible.
That's so heartbreaking.
Isn't it beautiful?
But I like that it's multi-sensory, because I feel like that's such an important part of art that makes you feel, okay, so it's about a human dying, but it probably makes you feel quite alive as a human to have the sound of it.
Really...
The other day I went to Anya Galicia's exhibition in Margate, and she had this room and it was all rotting apples. But loved how it looked, but the most important part of that was, for me, it was like a wall of smell of rotting apples, and I was like, this is a lot. Yeah. It kind of reminded me that I was still in my body.
Yeah, that's what art should do.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
What's next? Very happy gonna be doing some work on album 2.
Awesome.
It's coming. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I think that's gonna be the next thing that we're focusing on, because we've been touring basically non-stop for 2 years, and it's been incredible, but we're very tired and we're very ready to kind of make new stuff. So it's feeling fertile void.
Fertile void. She's feeling mad fertile void right now. When you write your songs, do you intend for them to be so fucking catchy? And this isn't me blowing smoke up your ass. Like the other day, I had to. This only happens with a few songs where I have to put them on repeat queue. I'm ADHD, where it's like I had to keep on playing it because otherwise it wasn't going to come out the head. It was the feminine urge, it was like stuck. But when you're writing, do you think about like the idea of an earworm, or you just like, this is what's come out?
Not at all. I think if I did, then I wouldn't be able to write. I think that you can't like, I don't think there's a formula for, I mean, maybe there is.
There is, in like pop manufacturing, there is a formula for it for some, but.
No, it's not conscious. The worms come. The worms come from within.
The worms will always keep coming.
I am a wormy woman. Sounds
and
like
then,
I've got worms.
No.
I don't have worms.
Well, I thought the other day,
I'm clean.
this is actually a really 3 minutes, a really gross story.
Okay.
You know what? I'm getting punky with it.
Whoa.
Fuck, marry, kill. Yeah, I said it.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
God, I shook while I said it. Fuck.
It's okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Julius Caesar, Queen Elizabeth I, or Joan of Arc.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay. All right. Well, Elizabeth I, that would either be a very beautiful experience of maybe us kind of exploring each other's bodies and coming into our sexual lives as women together, or it would be really kind of bad and awkward. So I want to see. I feel like, you know, maybe that'll be a beautiful experience for both of us.
So she's the fuck, you'd like to take her virginity. That's all I'm hearing.
That's
Go.
really fucking weird.
That's literally all I heard from that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, marry?
Marry? Okay. Hear me out. I think I would marry Caesar.
Really?
Just because then I would be able to do whatever I want in Rome. And I could maybe dispatch him and
have sex with him.
I don't have to.
We
wouldn't have to.
Okay.
We could like, maybe once, just for like optics. But then I could be like, no, I'm a Vestal Virgin now. I'm gonna take to the temple with my ladies.
Yes.
And then could maybe then, I mean, I'm not that I'm a despotic leader, but I could make Rome better than what
Caesar.
he did.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't be fascist about it.
Exactly.
I'd make it a democracy. And then, oh fuck, I don't want to kill Joan of Arc though.
Yeah, it's kind of
I don't want to kill
vibes.
Joan. You know what? No, I can't. Oh, I can't kill my girl. Shit. Fuck. All right, no,
stomach
take it
keeps on
back.
growling.
I take it back. I'm gonna have to kill Caesar. No. Okay,
Quite
here we go.
amazed.
I marry Caesar.
Right.
I kill him. I marry Joan. Joan and I are then ruling Rome.
I feel like you're kind of fudging the rules on this, but it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna marry Joan then.
So Joan's still alive and is married to you. You've taken Queen Elizabeth I's virginity.
Yeah.
Guys, that is all we have time for, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Abigail.
Thank you for having me.
For being our Rawgabbit this episode.
It's been my pleasure.
Actually, am I doing that by calling people, hey, Rawgabbit? Yeah, fine, fuck it, why not?
I'm a Rawgabbit.
She's a Rawgabbit. I've been Lea. This has been Rawgabbit. Have I said Rawgabbit enough? Bye.